Have you ever felt your phone knows when you're sad? Let's see if that's true. Good morning everyone, I'm Lekhya. Today my topic is, can NLP read minds, emotion and sentiment analysis? Now before you panic, no, I didn't build a mind reading machine. But trust me, by the end of this you'll feel like machines and NLP especially is almost doing it. Basically it's like teaching machines to gossip about our feelings. NLP is basically the bridge between human language and computers. And one of its coolest applications is emotion and sentiment analysis. It's like, think of it like teaching machines not to just read words, but to understand and feel the emotion behind it. See, because let's be honest, words without emotions is just boring. Your bestie instantly knows you're angry just by looking at "don't talk to me" face. NLP tries to do that, but with text. It's like instead of Google Translate, imagine Google Mood Slate. Cool, right? But here comes the question. What is even the sentiment analysis? See, sentiment analysis is nothing but figuring out whether a sentence is positive, negative or neutral. And at the document level, you analyze the whole review. At the sentence level, you check each line. And at the aspect level, you zoom in on to details. Like for example, in a phone review, people might love the camera, but just hate the battery. Machines can separate these feelings. Okay, now I have a task for you. I'm going to say 3 sentences and you have to say whether it is positive. Okay, let's make it happy, sad or neutral. Now I'm going to say my first sentence and you have to say it together whether it is happy or sad or neutral. Okay? My first sentence is, I love this pizza. Yeah, it's correct, happy. And my second sentence is, this pizza is trash. Sad, yeah. My third sentence is, this pizza exists. Exactly. You all are very good at sentiment analysis than AI. And now, let's see what is emotional analysis. Sentiment analysis and emotional analysis look pretty similar, right? No. Sentiment analysis is about finding out whether a sentence is positive, negative or neutral. But emotional analysis, that's juicy. It digs deeper. It's like, is the person happy, sad, angry, frustrated, disgusted, surprised or angry? Some models even map intensities, whether you're just mildly annoyed or completely furious. Basically, they can tell whether you're just irritated or ready to flip the table. It's like, if I text you, fine. Am I really fine? No. And machines have to figure that out. Poor things. This isn't in just theory. This sentiment analysis is being used everywhere. For example, companies track our social media to see how we customers are reacting about their products. How do we feel about their products? And this sentiment and emotional analysis is used in hospitals to explore or detect depression or stress from our posts. And customer support analysis. Chatbots try to sound nicer when you're angry. Have you ever observed it? And the other thing is Netflix, Spotify, even they literally read our vibes to suggest us shows and songs. Basically, even machines are judging us 24/7. And NLP workflow. How does this happen? How do they do this sentiment and emotional analysis on social media or everywhere? The first thing is they collect the data collection. How do they collect the data? They collect the data from the tweets, the comments, the memes, the reviews we give. We collect all those data and then they do the pre-processing. What is pre-processing? Pre-processing is cleaning the text. How do they clean the text? By tokenizing the words and then removing the emojis. But to be honest, actually emojis are sometimes more honest than the words, right? And the third one is feature extraction. They extract all the features from our reviews and comments by using TF-IDF and bag of words. And model training. They give this data, they feed this data to the models. Like what are the models? LSTMs, yeah. Deep learning networks like LSTMs and transformers, and SVM, Navy Bayes. They feed it to those models. And the final is output. It gives the output whether the user is sad or is the review positive, bad, negative. And something like this. User is happy but low-key crying inside. And the techniques. We usually use 3 basic techniques. The first one is lexicon based. It's like a dictionary of emotions. If I see this word happy in a sentence, it gets a positive score. If I see this word sad in a sentence, it gets negative score. Easy. And the machine learning model, we train the model on label data by giving it positive or negative reviews beforehand. It's like giving them the answer key beforehand for the machine learning models. And deep learning and transformers are genius kids, BERT and LSTMs. They just don't read the words. They understand the context, the meaning behind the words. Suppose if I say the movie was sick, they can understand whether I meant it as bad or awesome, and they can even figure out the sarcasm. Sometimes the challenges, this is the main part. They struggle with the challenges. What is the first one? Is sarcasm. See, if I say best lecture ever, sure, do I mean it as sarcasm? But what they don't understand, right? They saw the best lecture ever show, and lexicon based models, they are going to give it as positive, but actually it's negative, and they don't understand it. That is the challenge. And mixed emotions. Let me give you an example. I'm sad it happened, but I'm sad it's over, but glad it happened. Bro, like, make up your mind. Even humans get confused. How can machines do that? Slang and cultural variations. If I say that movie was lit, is it good? Is it bad? Depends on Gen Z versus millennial. That is what slang and cultural variations are. And multilingual and code mistakes. Let me give an example. Like, yeah, that movie was too good, Ray. These are the challenges that are faced by these NLP, emotional and sentiment analysis. And case studies. Where do we even use this? The first one is elections. Twitter decides popularity. During elections, they conduct Twitter sentiment analysis to figure out the public opinion, to track down the public opinion on each party. And then healthcare, as we discussed before, it is used in detecting depression from posts. Hospitals do use that. And the third one is e-commerce. Amazon and these all companies mostly rely on these reviews and all. They basically say if your 50 rupees worth product is selling again or not using these reviews. Future direction. The future is wild. Now we just use ChatGPT and all these models for just text. And in future, it's going to analyze not only our text, but our voice and even our facial expressions. And the second one is emotional level chatbots and therapy. AI can sound so empathetic if trained personally. Imagine like AI therapy bot saying, I know you bestie, I can understand you. It's cool, right? Real-time mood tracking, it's kind of creepy but also kind of cool. Like, imagine, suppose there is a situation like a global pandemic or crisis, government trying to analyze all the public moods using this real-time mood tracking. But also, hello, privacy, what about privacy? It's a very big question mark. Do we really want all these models to know about our data, how we feel? Privacy is a big question mark. Also, imagine AI bot predicting your breakup even before you do. Awkward, right? So, can NLP read minds? No, not literally, but it can come pretty close when it's about understanding our emotions. It can stalk our emotions pretty well. It is powerful, it's very exciting, sometimes scary, but it's so much helpful if you use it in a right way. So finally, the question is, do we really want machines to know about us better than our moms? And these are the references I have used. If anybody is interested to know more about this topic, you can use this references. So finally, thank you for listening to me. And if I have to run sentiment analysis on this class now, 70% of you are curious, 20% of you are entertained, and 10% of you are secretly texting and bored. Am I right? Thank you.